Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday, May 16th. Crystal here from Find Your Road Home with today's 3-card reading. Please remember, the first card is always for you. The second card is always for someone else. That someone else might be a stranger, a friend, or a loved one. And the third card is always something to remember or watch for. It is often an opportunity. All right, so welcome back. We're at home. Things are a little more normal today. Still not quite exactly normal, but closer than we were yesterday. At least I'm at home. So let's get going. So the card for you today is one that we've had recently, but it is a beautiful reminder. And I'm sure several of us need this reminder again yet today. I wouldn't be surprised if we get it a lot in the coming months. So the card for us today is Fool. Fool is the reminder from God Universe that we are new at whatever it is that we are trying to start, okay? There's something that we're very passionate about, but we're still very green. We're just brand new seeds popping out of the ground on this one. It's a green go, and it's a dirt road. So as soon as we recognize that we are new at this, then we'll just keep going on our adventure because life is a journey. It is a future or immediate change. And this one is, it's an emotion. It's a water. So, okay. So we need to process that emotion about yesterday we had mind, and it was all about our mind was telling us lies. Well, our mind has been telling us lies and telling us that we're not good enough to do whatever this thing is. But yes, we are. We're just new at it. And I mentioned, I believe it was last week or the week before, that it takes 10,000, good old Malcolm Gladwell, it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert at something. And we did the math. That is well over a year if you were awake every day, like every hour of every day. And we're not awake every hour of every day. So it's going to take us a few years to become that expert. So we really need to stop judging ourselves. That's what the Fool is all about. It's about stopping the judgment. Stop judging yourself. Stop judging everyone else. Everyone, we are all in the same place. So we have to stop passing judgment. Okay? I've been listening to the things about this a lot. And one of the tips that I've heard recently is that when you pass judgment, that's actually what you attract. When you pass judgment, when I pass judgment, that is what I attract. Let me give you an example. Driving on the road. Everyone is an idiot driver. The more you express how everyone is an idiot driver, guess what you're going to see more of? Idiot drivers. If we relax and we just kind of let it go and we just drive and we go with the flow, guess what? The idiot drivers go away. Hold on, gotta let the cat out of the room. All right, we're having some cat things. Okay, so it is all about no judging. Okay, stop the judgment, especially of yourself. All right, the card for someone else today. Please remember, someone else might be a stranger, friend, or loved one, and we help others raise their vibration because it is the right thing to do. All right, so the message for someone else today is wind. And wind is the reminder from God Universe that we need to allow. Okay, so Fool was about not judging, and wind is about allowing. Okay, so change. Wind is about allowing change. So change, there's a saying that change comes in on the wind. Okay, so here's change coming. It's a wind. You're a candle. Okay, So, or our friend is the candle. And what's going on is we need them to allow. What do I mean? Well, so normally if a wind is coming and we're a candle, what are you going to do? You're going to put up things to block the wind so that your flame doesn't go out, right? That's what I would do. It's just natural instinct. Well, this time we have to allow, which means we have to trust that God universe is really only going to give us what we need and what we can handle, and that they're not going to blow out our flame. Our flame is going to stay. We have to trust that when that wind comes, that it's going to stay, because it will. You didn't know that you were actually had one of those trick wicks coming out of you, did you? You know, the one that you blow out in a second it relights. We have to remember that that's the kind of wick we have. We forget. We forget that we're not just a regular old candle and that the wind isn't going to blow us out. Okay, so we put up our guards because it's not that we don't want to change, it's that we don't want our flame to go out. Okay, this one is a yellow yield, so we got to slow down and think about it. Once we do, it's a yellow freeway and everything will open up. It's only about the future, and it's an air. So it's about learning, it's about collaborating, communicating, relationships, all those wonderful things. Like air is my favorite. All right, so wind. All right, so right now we're not judging, and we're going to allow, and we're going to trust. It's pretty simple, right? The third card, the remember or watch for, often an opportunity, goes beautifully with all of these. Wish. And wish is the reminder from God universe that sometimes we need to make a plan. It's not just about dreaming and wishing. We have to make the plan. Okay, so sometimes we make a wish. We want to turn that wish into a goal. To do that, we have to make a plan so that we can achieve our goal, because a failure to plan is a plan to fail. All right, this one is another yellow yield, so we got to think about it. No surprise. It is another freeway. So once we start making that plan, the road will be clear of hurdles, okay? It is a future and, again, immediate change. And this one is another air. So communication, collaboration, learning. What do we need to learn so that we're less of a fool? That's kind of what I'm feeling today. All right, so we're going to make a plan so that we can make our wish become a reality. How exciting is that? I love making a plan. And I'm really wondering if universe is trying to tell me it's time. I think it's time. What do you think? Do you think it's time? I think it's time. All right, let's back up and let's look at all three together, because I'm really feeling it's telling us something that we might be missing if we don't do this. All right, so Fool is about no judgment, and no judgment over our emotions about the fact that we're not an expert. Okay? Why are we not an expert? Well, it takes 10,000 hours of practice. It could also be, though, that we need to allow some wind and we need to accept some change. Okay, so we might need to do, while we're not judging, we might need to have a little more trust and faith. Faith might be the one that's bigger than trust even. Faith. And then we're going to take all of that and we're going to make a plan. And I have a feeling part of our plan is that we need to learn some more to help us not feel like the fool. We might need a class or something. We definitely need a plan. Okay. Yeah. Oh, how exciting is this? Okay. So what a great little Tuesday reading. Like, it's just so nice. All right. Everything is just pleasant, no tolls. Like, we're all just smooth sailing because we're going to have faith today and we're not going to judge. And we are going to go out there with kindness and we're going to do nice things for other people because we do not know what others are going through. It is still May. It is still Mental Health Awareness Month. And we just really need to be cognizant of our friends. Okay. All right. So, like I said, do nice things for other people. We don't know what they're going through. Love you, friend. Have a fabulous Tuesday and see you tomorrow. Bye.